What is sustainability? Sustainability is cleaning up our roads, one volunteer at a time. Sustainability is building resilient infrastructure to protect our facilities and the local environment.
Sustainability is about using clean energy to provide better and more efficient services. The ACUA, dedicating our energy to making Atlantic County and the world more sustainable every day.
Coming up tonight on SNJ Today News, a winter storm dropped several inches of snow across South Jersey in the first of a 1-2 punch of wintry weather hitting the area. Our nor'easter Nick Pittman will break it all down. Plus, with more snow to navigate through tonight, we will pass on some important information on what to do if you find yourself in a snow emergency out on the roads. And donuts with dudes. Get a look at an event that's giving kids the chance to bond with the special men in their life. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SNJ Today News. I'm Michelle Dawn Mooney. We begin tonight with a winter wonderland out there as snow lovers in South Jersey were treated to several inches of the white stuff today. The snow started falling earlier today overnight, with many students waking up to find their schools had delayed their start times or canceled classes altogether, making it a nice day to get outside and take in all the picturesque scenery blanketed in white. And we are not quite done with the snow just yet, as another round of wintry weather is bearing down on South Jersey tonight before some changes come our way. Our nor'easter Nick Pittman has been tracking this latest storm and has more on what to expect next. Nick.
So right out of the gate, it's always a good day when you break out the snow tie, bow tie. Now, I understand there's a small segment of our population that is not a fan of this beautiful scene behind me with the snow falling. Look, it was gorgeous, it was cold, it's winter, it's supposed to look like this, I guess. We had cloudy skies, we had snow pretty much all day, tapering for a few hours here or there, but we are watching it move back into the region now, and I think the snow is going to be with us until probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, depending on your location. Officially, we got up to 34 degrees at the airport in Egg Harbor Township, and round one has yielded just over 4 inches of snow in Egg Harbor Township, and I think we're going to add a little bit to that number as we continue to see tricky travel as a result of that snow. So please take your time on the roads. It does look like untreated surfaces will obviously have the snow pile up on them again. We are eventually going to see this flip over to a rain as warmer air is injected into the system, but that could take until about 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow morning to completely happen. And behind the system, we're looking at some more rain, probably over an inch tomorrow. I'm going to break down who saw what and who is going to see what as we go forward in big weather in just a bit. Michelle?
All right, thank you, Nick. As snow continued to fall through most of the day throughout South Jersey, making for messy travel, officials were the first to respond to road-related incidents. Our Melanie Zayas shows us what Pennsauken officials advise motorists and local residents to do in the case of an emergency.
And just take your time. Try to stay in the center lane if you can. Avoid, the fast lane. A lot of people seem to spin out more in that lane. Hydroplaning, keep it, at a safe speed and safe distance, and you should be fine.
That's what Pennsauken Police Traffic Officer Raymond Kern hopes to see motorists do while navigating through slippery roads this wintry week. But Kern says that hasn't been the case.
It started about 7 o'clock this morning. The roads were, they were pretty slick, snow covered. We did experience a few accidents, mostly minor, just as a result of people not maintaining their distance and, rushing around. Basically, you got to give yourself a little bit of time.
Those working at the Pennsauken Public Works building say they are also trying to help decrease the amount of weather-related accidents on the roads, especially when rain gets involved.
Freezing rain, or if it does change over and the temperatures were to drop, doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but if it does, just making sure the intersections and where most vehicular traffic has to maneuver, that they have the opportunity, if they're driving a little too fast, to be able to stop.
Scavuzzo says that while there are often residents wondering why their streets aren't always plowed quickly, they do their best to make sure all of the roads are taken care of.
So we have GPS on all the vehicles, so we're monitoring that. driving around, making sure they're doing a good job keeping the streets and the intersections wider, because it seems to get tight as more snow accumulates on the side streets.
I'm Melanie Zayas for SNJ Today.
Authorities in Atlantic County are investigating a shooting that left a man dead in Atlantic City over the weekend. Police say at around 5:15 a.m. on Sunday, officers responded to the area of Presbyterian Avenue for reports of a shooting. When they arrived, they found 45-year-old Demond Talley suffering from gunshot wounds. Talley was taken to Atlantic Care Regional Medical Center City Campus, where he was pronounced dead. According to BreakingAC.com, Talley was leaving the home of his friend Councilman Marty Small. Tragically, Talley's son, 21-year-old Demond Cotman, was also killed by gunfire a little over 2 years ago. Cotman was killed outside the Hamilton Mall on Black Friday in 2016. Anyone with information regarding this recent incident is asked to call the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office at 609-909-7800. Authorities in Cape May County are investigating a disturbing case of animal cruelty after a dead dog was found inside a trash can in Upper Township last week. Officials say employees from the Upper Township Public Works found the dog on Thursday at around 10:15 a.m. in the area of Cove and Harbor Roads in Beasley's Point. The dog is white with tan patches, approximately 35 to 40 pounds, and she is believed to be a Corgi Terrier or cattle dog mix. Anyone with information is urged to call the Cape May County Prosecutor's Office. That number is 609-465-1135. It was a scary scene in Marmora after a fire broke out yesterday afternoon. It was around 2:30 p.m. Sunday when calls came in about a fire across the street from the Marmora Wawa at South Shore Road. Firefighters from several area companies rushed to the scene and found heavy fire coming from both floors of the building, as well as two vehicles behind the building. Officials say before fire crews arrived, an unknown bystander rescued trapped occupants from inside. Firefighters were able to get the fire under control and search for any other potentially trapped occupants. The cause of that blaze is currently under investigation. New Jersey State Police are investigating a series of scam phone calls from people requesting Social Security numbers from residents. Police say the scammers are using the number for the New Jersey State Police Transportation Safety Bureau to pose as state troopers attempting to scare victims by claiming they have received multiple complaints associated with their Social Security number. The scammers have the full names and addresses of the victims they are calling and request further verification of the victim's identity, specifically their Social Security number. Officials want to ensure residents that New Jersey State Police will never call you requesting personal information or threaten to arrest you if that information is not provided. If you do receive a suspicious call, you should promptly hang up the phone without giving any personal information and immediately call your local police department or state police station. The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection will be holding a public listening session to discuss a plan they recently released to help meet the environmental justice goals set by the Murphy administration. The event will be held tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Bridgeton Municipal Courtroom. Attendees are asked to register for the event on the DEP's website. A former South Jersey congressman has now announced his next move. After serving as New Jersey's 2nd District Congressman for 24 years, Frank Lobiondo is adding a new title to his name, Chief Executive Officer. Lobiondo has launched Lobo Strategies, which will focus on many of the bipartisan issues that the Republican worked on while in Congress. The company is an independent consulting firm that will advise clients in the areas of aviation, maritime, defense, intelligence, and national security. Longtime Lobiondo aide Jason Galanis is also joining the firm as a strategic consultant working in Washington, D.C. Lobo Strategies is based in Ventnor. Still ahead tonight on SNJ Today News, motors were revving indoors this weekend. We will show you some of the sweetest rides from the Atlantic City Car Show and Auction. That story plus a full look at weather and your latest South Jersey sports when we come right back.
Wouldn't it be great if you could find a dentist that you really trusted, that just never hurt you, that would even give you the option to sleep while you had your dental work done with no cost sedation? How about a dentist that doesn't talk down to you, and a doctor recognized by other dentists around the world as a leader in education? That dentist still loves very much what he does and would love to be your dentist. I'm Dr. Steve Rasner. Call Michelle at 856-692-1370, 856-692-1370, and come meet the last dentist you'll ever need.
When your home needs a new floor, trust Highland Carpet to do the job right. Highland Carpet's professional installers will install the best name brand carpets, hardwood, laminate, or luxury vinyl planking at a great cost. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Visit our showroom, our website, or call today to see what Highland Carpet has to offer you. Highland Carpet, we take pride in what we do so that you can take pride in your home.
At Inspira, our urgent care centers make things simple. We let you get ahead by checking in remotely from wherever you are. Just download the My Inspira app and you can find your closest location, view wait times, and get in line before you even arrive. And whether it's for colds, sprains, physicals, or flu shots, you're guaranteed to see a doctor every time. With convenient locations across the region, Inspira Urgent Care is in it for you. Visit our website or download the My Inspira app and reserve your spot in line next time you visit.
Tired of worrying about oil and fuel? D&M Discount Fuels provides #2 home heating oil to residential customers in Cumberland, Gloucester, and Salem County. We also offer on- and off-road ultra-low sulfur diesel fuels to farm and commercial customers. A family-owned company who cares about their customers, D&M Discount Fuels works with you no matter your heating needs or budget restrictions. Take the hassle out of heating with D&M Discount Fuels in Salem.
Your South Jersey news when you want it. The SNJ Today news app is your source for local news, weather, and sports. For the local places you care about and the local faces you love. Download the SNJ Today news app today. Anytime, anywhere, any device.
Car lovers flocked to Atlantic City this weekend. The largest all-indoor classic car show and auction in the United States returned to the Atlantic City Convention Center over the weekend. This was the 46th year for the annual Atlantic City Auction Car Show. This year, along with the live car auctions, swap meet, and cars available for direct purchase, there was also an invitation-only car show featuring premier and custom vehicles selected from local car collectors and clubs. The Atlantic City Air Show is getting ready to return for another summer, flying high over the boardwalk. The Greater Atlantic City Chamber of Commerce announced today that the Atlantic City Air Show will return for its 17th year on Wednesday, August 21st. Geico will also return as the presenting sponsor. Featured once again will be the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds, the U.S. Army Golden Knights, and the Geico Sky Typers. The ACR Show will also be the first of only 8 air shows in North America that will feature an appearance by the United Kingdom's Royal Air Force Red Arrows. A local military spouse has been nominated for an award honoring all her hard work giving back to the community. Jessica Manfrey, a military spouse stationed at the Cape May Coast Guard Base, has been nominated for the Armed Forces Insurance Military Spouse of the Year. Manfrey is active member of the Jersey Cape Military Spouses Club, which works to help Coast Guard families in need. She recently helped collect donations to help Coast Guard families impacted by the government shutdown. Voting for the award ends tomorrow. To vote, visit msoy.afi.org. So snow today and snow tonight. When will the snow be going away? A lot of people have been waiting for the snow, others have not. Nor'easter Nick Pittman is going to be here to tell us when it's all coming to an end and what the future holds for the rest of the week. Your forecast is right after this.
If you're in a hot pursuit for a new brewery, then this week's Main Street Minute has you covered. With their law enforcement and courthouse theme, they follow a strict motto that drinking bad beer is criminal. Coho Brewery in Cape May Courthouse opened its doors about a month ago.
I never thought in a million years I would be opening a brewery, but because of Mike's beers and how good they are, I thought they needed to be out there.
Retired Police Sergeant Mike Johnson and Buckingham are high school friends. Once she tried his homebrew beer, she knew it would be a hit, and instead of the two of them retiring, they started a new business venture.
I actually wasn't a beer drinker until I tasted Mike's beers, and I was like, wow, these are really, really good. He's just hit the nail on the head with everyone, and we have people coming in here that don't drink beer, and they're saying, wow, I can't wait to come back to try that beer again. Or they're telling their friends, no, go, you'll like it. You'll really like the beer.
Coho has a beer for just about everyone, from light and citrusy to bold and hoppy. Whether you're into craft beer or not, you'll find something on their menu to try.
It's kind of like pinch me because you prepare, you build, you hope they come, and we're kind of in shock. We hope for 5 people a day, 10 people a day. To actually have every seat taken in standing room, we're humbled. And it's because of the beer. It's because of how good the beer is, and people are spreading the word.
Buckingham says she never expected things to move this quickly. Local restaurants and establishments are already looking to distribute Coho's new brews, and Buckingham says they're excited to tackle that project in the future. For now, you can find them open 7 days a week at their brewery and tasting room.
What is sustainability? Sustainability is cleaning up our roads, one volunteer at a time. Sustainability is building resilient infrastructure to protect our facilities and the local environment.
Sustainability is about using clean energy to provide better and more efficient services. The ACUA, dedicating our energy to making Atlantic County and the world more sustainable every day.
At Inspira, our urgent care centers make things simple. We let you get ahead by checking in remotely from wherever you are. Just download the MyInspira app and you can find your closest location, view wait times, and get in line before you even arrive. And whether it's for colds, sprains, physicals, or flu shots, you're guaranteed to see a doctor every time. With convenient locations across the region, Inspira Urgent Care is in it for you. Visit our website or download the MyInspira app and reserve your spot in line next time you visit.
When your home needs a new floor, trust Highland Carpet to do the job right. Highland Carpet's professional installers will install the best name brand carpets, hardwood, laminate, or luxury vinyl planking at a great cost. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Visit our showroom, our website, or call today to see what Highland Carpet has to offer you. Highland Carpet, we take pride in what we do so that you can take pride in your home.
Tired of worrying about oil and fuel? D&M Discount Fuels provides #2 home heating oil to residential customers in Cumberland, Gloucester, and Salem County. We also offer on- and off-road ultra-low sulfur diesel fuels to farm and commercial customers. A family-owned company who cares about their customers, D&M Discount Fuels works with you no matter your heating needs or budget restrictions. Take the hassle out of heating with D&M Discount Fuels in Salem.
I honestly have to control my enthusiasm because I love snow, I love winter weather, and we had the gambit of precipitation out there, from heavy snow to sleet to rain in Cape May County. I'm sorry for you guys down there who got the short end of the stick, but that was supposed to happen. I'm going to tell you something that put a big smile on my face. You guys on social media are great. I asked for your viewer pictures, and you obviously sent them to me. I want to say hi to Susan Wolfer's kids in Summers Point, waiting for the bus early this morning. Looks like they were on a 2-hour delay. These kids, Ryan and Avery, were building a big snowman. It looks about the size of them, trying to pull up all the snow in the yard. Looks like a good job there. And this dog is absolutely gorgeous. This is Callie from Egg Harbor Township. You can never get my dog Sky to do that because she just wants to run back in the house. So thank you for participating in my social media shenanigans when it comes to snow pictures. All right, let's take a look at these totals. Another South Jersey special. This is 5 in a row for our area. You see the heart of South Jersey, got the bullseye here, almost 5 inches in Mays Landing, 6 inches in Bridgeton. And this is round number 1. We are going to have to add in another 1 to 3 inches on top of those numbers to get the ultimate final total by tomorrow morning. Bridgeton, 6 inches. Salem, just under that. Mays Landing, I measured 4.5 at my house. Ocean City coming in under 4. And then you go down to the lower portion of Cape May County, the Wildwoods, Cape May City itself coming in under 2 inches. And a lot of it was obviously eviscerated by the rain that eventually moved in. So far for the season, again, just taking into consideration round one's numbers, 15 inches of snow. That puts us 4 inches above the average for this time of the year. Our seasonal average is 16. We are in a very good spot going forward with 5 weeks of winter weather left. And I definitely do foresee more snow in the future. We have a winter weather advisory in effect until tomorrow evening. We have Cape May County not included in this. As we go forth into the evening, we'll see the snow continue. Some mixing at the coast. Overnight, we'll watch our rain snow line begin to move to the north. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, it could be slippery. That rain is going to wash away all the snow as we get back into the 40s, the upper 40s for highs tomorrow. And then we're probably going to be looking at a little over an inch of rain before all is said and done with. Look at that. Almost 2 inches in Mays Landing, an inch and almost a half in Hamilton. So a very wet situation. Temperatures on Wednesday at 41, morning clouds, afternoon sunshine. We trend in a more favorable direction. Definitely getting warmer for Friday and Saturday. Looks like more rain is coming our way by Friday and Saturday as well, unfortunately. And then we could be looking at another snow event as we go into early next week. I think in the Sunday, Monday time frame. Again, kind of like deja vu. Mm-hmm. Are we going to stay that way? I hope so.
Snow today and almost 60 by Friday.
Crazy.
Crazy. Sports crazy.
Yeah, a lot of craziness in Toms River on Sunday, guys. That was the site of the Team State Wrestling Championships. A handful of area squads taking part, including Paulsboro in Group 1. Those highlights and more coming up next in sports.
What is sustainability? Sustainability is cleaning up our roads, one volunteer at a time. Sustainability is building resilient infrastructure to protect our facilities and the local environment.
Sustainability is about using clean energy to provide better and more efficient services. The ACUA, dedicating our energy to making Atlantic County and the world more sustainable every day.
At Oaks Integrated Care, we understand that asking for help isn't always easy. That's why our welcoming, compassionate approach works for you and your loved ones. Whether you're struggling with family conflict, learning to manage a mental illness or addiction, or parenting a child with a developmental disability, our services will help guide you along the journey to wellness and recovery. Oaks is a nonprofit organization that offers 230 programs at convenient locations throughout New Jersey. Oaks Integrated Care, rooted in your community.
Wouldn't it be great if you could find a dentist that you really trusted, that just never hurt you, that would even give you the option to sleep while you had your dental work done with no cost sedation? How about a dentist that doesn't talk down to you, and a doctor recognized by other dentists around the world as a leader in education? That dentist still loves very much what he does and would love to be your dentist. I'm Dr. Steve Rasner. Call Michelle at 856-692-1370, 856-692-1370, and come meet the last dentist you'll ever need.
Good evening, everyone. Mike Frankel in with your SNJ Today Sports. State championships on the line in Toms River on Sunday. A handful of South Jersey squads advancing to the team wrestling state finals. We begin in Group 1 where Paulsboro squares off against Kittatinny, the Red Raiders, seeking their 32nd state crown all time. The action begins at 113 pounds. Giorgio Mazzio goes right to work for Paulsboro. Mazzio securing the first period pin. Big Red out to a 6-0 lead. Paulsboro wins the next 3 bouts by decision. Then it's Jacob Perez-Eli with more bonus points at 138 pounds. Perez-Eli pins to make it 21-0. Gabe Honorado keeps it rolling for the Red Raiders at 145 pounds. Honorado picks up the pin. That makes it 27-0. We can show you the entire bout at 152 pounds because George Worthy pins in just 14 seconds. Wow. Sean Williams and Brandon Green, they follow with pins as well. The pin parade continues up at 182 pounds. Santino Marino, he was trailing in his bout before he picks up the second period pin. As Paulsboro Santangelo blows the doors off of Kittatinny. 63-3 the final. Another state title for the Red Raiders and career win number 700 for head coach Paul Marina.
Very special group of kids, hardworking and very talented. And they took a lot of challenges this year, and they've done an outstanding job, especially being prepared and ready mentally for every single match. We haven't had one letdown in any of our matches this year, and I'm very proud of that.
Kingsway taking on Phillipsburg in the Group 4 state final. Mackenzie Bell with some key back points late in the third period. Bell wins by technical fall to give the Dragons a 20-16 lead with 3 bouts to go. We are tied at 20 now. Closing seconds, 132 pounds. Dakota Morris clinging to a 1-0 lead. He's able to ride out until the horn sounds. Morris puts Kingsway back on top, 23-20. So it all comes down to Cheney Kinner at 138 pounds. Kinner shoots, earns 2 on the takedown there in the first period, and he does not look back from there. Kinner goes on to win 8-1 as Kingsway captures the Group 4 state title. 26-20 the final. Kinner clinches the championship for the Dragons, their 4th all-time and 1st since 2007. Delsey squaring off against West Essex for the Group 3 state title, and a good start for the Crusaders. John Patterson with the near fall here at 145 pounds. Patterson does not get the pin, but he does go on to win by decision 9-3. Nick Bennett going to work for Delsey at 152 pounds. Bennett pins in the second period to make it 9-0 Crusaders, and he's fired up, but West Essex battles back. Luke Dignazio putting the finishing touches on a technical fall win at 182 pounds. That gives the Knights their first lead, 14-9. Curtis Thomas puts the Crusaders back on top at 195. Thomas with a first period pin to make it 15-14 Delsey. But the Knights regain the lead for good at 220 pounds. Matt Kratzer does avoid the pin, but Samuel Carcillo wins by major decision, 16-4, and it's all West Essex from there. 40-33 the final. Delsey picks up the rest of its points on forfeits after the match was clinched. The Knights win the Group 3 state title, a great run, falling just short for the Crusaders. We should also say congratulations to Camden Catholic. The Irish win the non-public B state title. A lot of action in Toms River.
Very nice. Coming up, a celebration of the special men in the lives of some South Jersey students. That story when we come right back.
What is sustainability? Sustainability is cleaning up our roads, one volunteer at a time. Sustainability is building resilient infrastructure to protect our facilities and the local environment.
Sustainability is about using clean energy to provide better and more efficient services. The ACUA, dedicating our energy to making Atlantic County and the world more sustainable every day.
Daniel Maroney has crafted beautiful business, formal, and casual wear for executives, TV personalities, sports people, and even the fashion elite. His exceptional personal service standards, as well as his expertise, ensure you will arrive in style. Daniel will travel to you for a detailed consultation, making sure you get the perfect blend of style and cloth that fits to present you at your very best.
I am Dan Maroney, owner of Maroney Custom Clothing. We are here for men and women who are serious about the way they look.
The 3 for half of the third 100.
Mathnasium is a smart start to the school year.
It's 7.5.
For 15 years, we've built confidence, developed critical thinking, and boosted grades and scores for today and for their future. We're the authority in math education, trusted by more than 500,000 parents.
Hey, how'd it go? Awesome.
Transform your child's school year. Schedule your no-obligation first visit at one of our 900 centers today. Visit mathnasium.com.
Closed captioning for SNJ Today News is brought to you by Oaks Integrated Care, rooted in your community.
And finally tonight, despite the delayed opening from all the snow this morning, kids at a Gloucester County elementary school got to start the day off with some special dudes in their life. This morning, Loring Fleming Elementary held a Donuts with Dudes event, giving the students the opportunity to bring in the important men in their life as special guests to school. Officials say the goal of the event is to give kids a chance to celebrate the important people in their lives and bring the community together. The Donuts with Dudes event featured donuts, muffins, and juice, as well as a selfie station to capture all the fun. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great night.